Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Talented, or welcome back to it if you caught my previous coverage. Specifically, coming back for the Beastmaster's Call DLC and whatever other things came with a big new update recently, added more stuff to the talent tree. A lot of stuff for kind of endless runs, which seemed kind of fun. But I'm just going to be diving into, well, whatever it gives me. Hey, cool. Okay, good. So I do have the Beastmaster character, so I can just play it. Commands powerful pets, but is only strong when part of the pack. Train and evolve creatures as they fight by your side. Make sure you take good care of them. Alright. We're just going to do standard mode, at least for now. Let's see. So what mastery level do we want to be on? Let's do like mastery 4? Oh. Let's do mastery 3 for now, because we got to get this guy some class level stuff, and we'll go from there. Okay, and then do we want Fangor? Quickly fires low damage attacks, ability increases power of attacks and causes them to apply poison, or high damage attacks. Let's go for Fangor and start a run. So if you haven't seen this before, it is a kind of a wave survival roguelike, where that's interesting. Wave survival roguelike where enemies are coming at me from one of 4 different lanes, and I have to shoot them and prevent them from reaching me. It's also got a really interesting talent tree system that we will get to in a second. But first I've got to actually finish this wave. At least I don't have to worry about picking up resources. Too many games make you, like, work for that kind of thing. I'll have to look at the abilities. So I have an active ability and then also the summon. Okay, so Acid Spit. Fangor's next 2 basic attacks do 2 extra damage and apply poison. Got it. Okay, so pet supplies. Get a treat to give to your pets in the sanctuary. Well, I guess I'm going to go up here because we want to find some things. So whenever you use an ability, you have a chance to fire a laser that does some damage. That's kind of good. We have this over here. Firing 5 basic attacks in the same direction decreases the ability cooldown of all pets by 3%, up to 15% until the end of the night. So that's pretty good. So what else do we have? Crit strike chance. Oh, nope, that's not it. Knockback power. Increased attack range is good. Attack speed up by 5%. I don't know. And how many talent points do I have? Only 2, so not much. Yeah, the extra range is going to be good. I think we're just going to go this direction. So what else do we have? Focus fire. Firing... Wait. Not used to using the controller on this one. So, so this is Focus Fire, and then this is the better version of Focus Fire. We also have Pet Sanctuary. Discover a new pet or feed and play with your pets to power them up. Ah, interesting. Well, not much for me to do apart from just get back to it. Right, I can also speed this up a little bit. We're not here for quite so long. And then we have to watch out for the rats, which will sneak underneath. So Fangor just has unlimited range. That's extremely good. Okay. Nights now last 5 seconds longer, which is fine. Get the range up. While the pet sanctuary would be lovely, I kind of want to go this direction. This way I can zigzag over. But I might want to go for the range up and then get the treat. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. There we go. And unfortunately, I haven't been scaling my own damage up particularly well here. So we're a little on the weak side. I am noticing, like, knockback is actually pretty effective. I'll have to see if there's a build, like any character or builds that specifically focus around knockback and using it somehow, because I could see that being fun. Okay. So let's grab knockback up, the treat, and a pet sanctuary. So we can feed or play with Fangor. We should start by feeding them. We fed them a snack. Oh. So it gains crit strike chance, attack speed increased by 25%, or acid spit cooldown reduced by 25%. They're all common. I like the attack speed. So let's go for that. So we also have this, Dart Toss. Every 5 ability uses, toss a dart that does damage and applies poison. So that's actually also extremely good. So I think I'm actually going to grab Dart Toss. Now, oh, that's ability uses. Okay, enemy kills with a pet. With pet attacks or abilities grants more experience. Gain a treat to give your pets in the sanctuary. Focus fire. Ability of a chance to fire a laser that does some damage. I mostly want to see if I can go for a poison build in case that leads to anything. Okay, so in that case, we want to use abilities as much as we possibly can. And go from there. Let's see. It is fascinating how effective this game is. I don't know. What am I trying to think of? I'm trying to think of like a AAA game I've been excited for recently. I was asked if I was excited for Fable at all. And I kind of didn't have much of an answer on that one. It was kind of just like pure ambivalence. Which I think surprises me a little bit, because I would have expected to be more interested in Fable as a game. But, like, I liked the Fable games back in the day. I thought they were really charming, but I don't know, it just feels like it might be overproduced. I saw a developer for, admittedly it's a game series I haven't actually... or series of games I haven't played before. He makes a lot of, like, Metal Gear Solid-esque games. But he was talking about how, you know, modern game development techniques and workflows don't really work. Specifically the fact that, you know, he as a developer is a wildly different person. Maybe not wildly different person, but, you know, from a year-to-year basis. Yeah, focus fire increases crit chance. So this one's also crit chance. Whereas this one's attack speed. Or ability cooldown. Okay, do I want to just go up here? I think I will. Okay, Fangor is not hungry. Oh, but I can discover a new pet. Let's do it. High damage bone attacks. The ability raises gravestone that has a chance to also fire bones when dug attacks. Or wound. Yeah. Slowly fires high damage attacks. Ability deals high damage and applies wounded. Ability raises a gravestone. Let's grab Doug. And see what Doug does. Okay, I still have some talent points. So let's go over here, grab Dart Toss, grab the goggles. What is this? Iron Bolts. Basic attacks have a chance to apply Marked. Marked does extra damage. That's okay. Go for that. What is this one? Vortec Bolts. Basic attacks have a chance to fire a homing missile. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay. So... yeah, they were talking about how they as a person they change over the years. Even like over the course of a couple of years, the things that you care about and whatnot. And like, I definitely agree with that to a large degree. Just because, like, the things that I was interested in 5 years ago are different. I mean, it doesn't help that modern times are particularly... modern and changing. Let's see. And so as part of that, yeah, there's yeah, those gravestones are actually extremely good. Let's see. Increases attack speed. Yeah, I like that. Chance to fire the homing missile. What is the net here? 5 ability uses, tosses a net that does damage and applies hamstring. Okay, another Vortex bolts. We also have another purple here. Basic attacks fire an additional arrow for 2 seconds after using an ability. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. I think, do we skip the net for now? I think so. Oh, and the gravestones are still there. Well, in that case, that's extremely good. It means we kind of want to hoover up as many as we can. But, you know, thinking about, like, COVID and whatnot, and the things that, like, I was thinking about and feeling and whatnot in and around that era versus now, versus 5-10 years from now, like, things change. And so the idea of a game taking literally years to develop, you know, a decade or more in certain cases. Well, I guess an easy example of this is, like, back in the day, Borderlands could be kind of topical with some of its humor, but as their development cycles got longer and longer, that stopped being possible. Let's see, do I want to grab another dart toss? Kind of, yeah. And then I think we head over here. Ideally, it would be nice to get my cooldowns down, maybe. And so it's to the point where, like, the new Borderlands game came out, and I've heard nothing about it. Like, some people kind of were talking about it near to release, because I think it was higher price. But I've not seen a single person share, like, a clip or a joke or anything. It's weird. And I'm kind of wondering if that's going to be similar with Grand Theft Auto, kind of, sort of. I don't think it's going to be as bad with GTA, just because. But you do have to kind of wonder with some of these games, especially ones that are more set in, like, very specific times and eras. You know... Ooh, what is this? At the end of each night, you level up 2 times for every pet you have. Yes? Okay, we just have to figure out how to get over there. Okay. And so I guess kind of as part of that, you know, Grand Theft Auto might be able to get by and do fine with whatever humor that they manage to pack in. It's well written enough, but I kind of miss the days when games were, like, short and sweet and to the point and kind of weird. And the more overproduced AAA stuff is kind of lost to me, you know, big open world games and whatnot. It just doesn't appeal anymore. Even if it's, like, big and bombastic and fancy in its own way. There isn't much there for me on it. And so, playing this game, which is, like, the most indie of indies, you know, the graphics are something that you would have maybe seen on a Game Boy, you know, on a Game Boy. Okay, so we want to go left. It's a mystery. No. Cost 3. I don't care deeply about hamstring. Grab that, get a pet sanctuary. So Fangor is bored. So we're going to play with Fangor. Oh, and Fangor evolves. Okay. Fangor's attack speed increases by 1% every second until the end of the night. Acid Pit affects 2 additional attacks, or cooldown is reduced. I think we're going to go for the reduced cooldown. Oh, cancel. I have unspent talent points. Yeah, chance to apply marked. There's a blue talent somewhere over here. So I'll just grab this one. Yeah, unfortunately that really good talent was just a little out of reach. Oh, that's going to be good, though. And we definitely want to get all of our pets. For obvious reasons. But, you know, how would I say it? I find myself so much more excited for, like, these weird, small little games that might as well be arcade games. rather than anything big. I think a huge part of it just boils down to my, like, backlog is massive. Because I have, like, a bunch of old games that I've never finished that I really want to go back to at some point. Like, I don't know, Breath of Fire 3 I've never played. I played through almost all of Breath of Fire 1 and loved it or not 1, 2, and loved it dearly. Never finished it because the final dungeon was hard. Okay, so we're going up here. Sir Nibble's Promise. I don't even know how to get to that one. Still. Now I'm going to level up twice a night. Completely just on merit of how many creatures, or not twice. Twice a night per creature I have. Which is huge. I should probably also work on boosting my range. Because I'm losing a lot of shots into the void here. And can probably boost that a little higher. Let's see. But I don't know, when I heard that this was getting kind of like an update. Oh, you know what's a good example of this? Code Vein, actually. I was really kind of looking forward to Code Vein. Then I played it and I was just kind of like, I don't know. I'm not that interested in this, actually, for whatever reason. Do I want more knockback power? I don't think I do. Let's go health. Okay, we got a purple over here. What does this one do? Get a random pet. 3 talents for each pet you don't have. Ah, that is good. I wonder if you can have more pets. Because Packmaster seems extremely good, but we don't want to get it yet. We can go up to ×2 speed. But yeah, I found myself kind of bored by Code Vein, and maybe I have to just put some more effort into it, and I will actually like it a fair bit more. Yeah, the one problem is losing all these graves is kind of rough. On the plus side, I mean, they're there and they just stick around, so if I can just preserve them better, we'll be in a good spot. I think part of the problem is the rats just destroy them. And there's not much I can do about it. Let's see. But yeah, weirdo little, like, indie games that do something wild and different. Okay. So here's the question. I have a couple of parts. I could go for the Vortex bolts, which I don't hate. Do I want to go for a pet sanctuary? Yes. Where's level 100 for the next one? Okay, Ashtail. Medium damage attacks, but must resurrect after 10 attacks. Ability increases crit chance, attack speed, and resurrect speed. Let's grab Ashtail. That sounds fun. Okay, Ashtail is hungry. Feed Ashtail. Crit strike chance. Kindle causes Ashtail to immediately attack 3 times. Ashtail's attacks do 2 additional damage. Let's just go for that one. Yeah, so what level am I? 73, actually. So level 100 is not outlandishly far. Okay, Fangor is bored. But I need a lot more stuff for that. Yeah. Okay, it looks like that's all I've got. Yeah, I'm kind of the opinion what I should do is just stack all of my graves kind of in one spot. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to decide on that one. The reason why I was thinking of having all of my graves in one spot is mostly... Oh, those homing shots are actually really good. I don't think I've really boosted my damage as much as I'd like. But yeah, I actually have a hell of a lot of bees. Okay, we're at 86. What does this one do? Not like the most stoked for it. Okay. Let's go these directions. Because yeah, I want to get more Vortex bolts, if I can. There's a couple that I'm, like, neglecting. Like, more rapid fire actually would be good. But that's only up to 10%. Yeah, the reason why I'm putting all my graves on one side is mostly just, lost a bunch. Graves give me an additional, like, proccing attack. So if I have a whole bunch of them stacked up in one area... Yeah, the problem is the rats will just destroy them regardless. And there's not much I can do about it. But yeah, anyway, finish the Code Vein thing. Like, I'm sure it's good. But, you know, I did a video on it. It'll maybe go up. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling my video. I was just getting my ass kicked. It's a huge part of it. Okay, I'm level 99. Ugh, rude. Okay, is this good? Yeah. I probably should have grabbed that, actually, a while ago. Okay, there's more Vortex bolts. Then we've got a bunch of portals. Rare talents are more common, reduce the speed of enemies by 20%. I like rare talents just being more common. That seems good. Okay. We want to wait just a little bit more because I want to see if I can actually secretly get... I want to see if I can secretly get some, let's see, there's auto fire, which is, no, we actually don't want that on. Yeah, I want to see if there was a auto ability. There is, actually. Isn't there? But I think it's between missions. I'll have to double check that one. I think the other thing is I can just hold the buttons down, but it kind of feels like it'd be nice if I could actually just automatically, or just set them to automatically play. Oh, well, anyway. But yeah, heard this DLC was coming out and I was like, oh man, yeah, I'm way more excited for this. I had to stop for a second because I'm just like, what is it about indie games? I think it's just the authenticity of it. The fact that there is literally nothing like this, where you can just be this, like, you know, beast-hooded boy, firing endless shots into enemies. I don't know. Let's see. Grab this. So we want to discover a new pet. So supports the Beastmaster and other pets. Yeah, let's grab Sir Nibbles. And then if I grab Packmaster, what happens? I guess we will have to find out. Okay. We don't want to leave this behind quite yet. Because I want to grab that. And those. Don't want to grab another Vortex bolt. We have 2 talent points. Yeah, I think I'll just go up and over from here. Okay, so the answer is no. You cannot have more than 4 pets. I was hoping. And it's fine, we didn't really need them anyway. Yeah, you might be able to set auto abilities between missions. So here's the silly part. I'm not actually sure if I need to even attack anymore. Oh, we should be auto-attacking, now that I'm thinking about it. But I don't think I actually need to do anything. Yeah, so I guess I should turn auto-attack on. 17 talent points, that's pretty good. Alright, go through the illustrious portal, resets our skill tree. But gets us some useful goodies. There we go. And yeah, more vortex bolts. Okay, question. Is there something I could do? No, maybe I can't. I can move them around, but I can't set any of them to auto. Well, in that case, gameplay auto fire. I'm just going to turn that on. Reason being, I don't actually need to attack in a direction at this point. I think I've become too powerful. And I can just smoothly sit here and wait, because my pets attack extremely fast. I do a ton of damage. And I spawn... I don't know what the chances are on the vortex bolts. Like, I don't know how many of them I exactly have, but one way or another, it's like 1 in 2... It's probably like 1 in 4, 1 in 5 attacks spawns a homing shot. And suffice to say, that's become very nutty. And we are, yeah, able to just clear things without even thinking. Okay, speaking of more vortex bolts. Oof. Dead end. I guess I'll go here. Let's see. Sir Nibbles is hungry. Okay, duration of Hero's Blessing increases. Increases experience gained. Yeah, let's go for that. What is this one? Oh. Fire an additional projectile every second strike. That's silly. Do we want to get Fangor up? Okay. Acid Spit also causes wounds, or Fangor gains crit strike chance and Fangor does triple damage. Sure, let's just go for that. I wonder how many knights we have left. Oh, only a handful. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm a Gatling gun man. I love this game. It's so weird. Honestly, kind of wish more enemies would spawn, but this is what I get for being on an easier difficulty level. We'll pump it up to absolute maximum and do another run with the Beastmaster, because this is good stuff. Let's see. What can I say about anything? I don't know. Just indie games, man. They're weird. They're like good weird. Weird in a way that like actually feels like I'm doing something new, as opposed to just playing this other game again. I'm stuck on this so much because of Code Vein, I think, because I've loaded up and I'm like, oh, it's Elden Ring, but Code Vein. And, like, to some degree, I think I'm fine with that, except for the fact that I haven't played Elden Ring yet. And that's where I go for. Whereas Talented, I've not played anything like Talented. In fact, I actually wish I had more games that played like Talented. One of my, like, persistent beefs with incremental games is that very few of them are actually particularly inventive with their systems. Yeah, I might as well keep going for companionship. Grab that. Could grab another one of those for more attack speed bonuses. Okay, what's the purple up here? gain knockback power, extra life, resurrecting. I mean, I might as well grab safety mush if it's viable for me to do so. Anyway, it's actually better if I generally am letting my minions do the fighting for me. Because I get extra experience if they do so as well. Same thing with their abilities. Let's see, what was I going to say about anything else? I don't know. I also just love the geometry of these homing shots, the fact that they kind of loop back in on me. Oh, what were they called? Spirographs? Something like that. As a kid, you know, most kids have, or most parents will get their kids like some level of weird creative toys. And what we had were, I think they were called spirographs or something like that. I'm sure we still have them around. I actually wouldn't mind No, I wouldn't mind getting my own. Because I think my mom would want to give it to my nephew. And I don't think I could really blame her for wanting to do so, because spirographs are fun. Let's go here. Let's actually start feeding some of my guys. This poor Doug has not been fed or played with, period. Okay, Doug's attack do extra damage. Chance to pierce an additional target. Gravestone is created. Skullduggery gains 10% ability power. Yeah, let's definitely go for Rising Dead, considering I've been stacking that. Let's see, where are we going? So we'll go for that. What is this one? Once per night, if you do not basic attack for 6 seconds, fully restore health points. I am completely indifferent. What is this over here? Cage toss. Shocked and wounded. I mean, okay. Plus we get more homing arrows, which can't complain about. All right. Boost Ashtail next. Okay. Extra damage and resurrects twice as quickly. Increases attack damage by 1. All pets gain attack speed. Ashtail. I think I'm gonna go for Ignite. Okay, so we can't afford Cage Toss yet. Oh, we might as well start going down. Not the campfire is particularly good. Okay, and I'm just going to go back up here and go back to just using my abilities. I think this might be the last night, so I guess none of these things matter. Oh yeah, the music really kicks in on a... Is there a faster speed? No, this is the absolute maximum. Music kicks in a good way, too. It just doesn't matter because I'm so damn strong. Where am I? Oh, right. If you've ever watched me play a single incremental game, you've probably heard me complain incessantly about how boring their progression systems are. It's because of games like this. This game has an incredibly good progression system per run. Like, yeah, obviously a lot of the nodes are just like basic stats, you know, attack speed, crit, maybe damage. But we've gone from like regular dude to living swarm of bees. The bees aren't even doing anything for me. They just look nice. Alright, that should give me a bunch of experience on this character so we get some extra mastery points. So, choose a talent that'll appear in future runs. Ooh. Sir Nibble's Promise is amazing. Yeah. Whenever you kill an enemy, they have a chance to explode. Tasty Cupcake tosses a second cupcake in a random lane. Rock Toss fires an additional rock in a random lane. Tasty Cupcake. I don't know what Tasty Cupcake is, but sure. Okay. New core talents gained. So we can get either a range up or a crit up. Okay. Other pets gain twice as much experience from being fed or played with. I don't know. Devotion for Sir Nibbles. And no one unlocks this run, but that's fine. We're going to do another run for obvious reasons. Okay. We're going to stick to the Beastmaster just because. I mean, this video is for the Beastmaster one. There's Gauntlet. There's Waves? What is Waves? I think Waves might be endless mode. Let's finish going for maxing out standard. I think I'd rather have range up on this one. And let's go for more enemies. Just max out the mastery tree for the time being. So that does mean this is going to be maybe a little stinkier. Because yeah, I find the early game in this to be the hardest. Especially before I've managed to put together any kind of like goofy busted build to carry me. I definitely liked the additional projectiles and homing arrows. Those were extremely strong and useful. I'll see what else I can get. Okay. So I've got the dart, but the dart triggers every 5 ability uses. So it's not amazingly need to have good. So what's the purple up here? Oh, it's covering fire, the good one. Admittedly, it's just ability cooldown, but that's still nice. And yeah, that extra range actually goes far. Okay. I don't want to keep us too slow. But I'm not quite capable of dealing with too much speed. There we go. We're doing okay. I just lose a lot more shots. Okay. Yeah, I see Vortex bolts, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it there. Because we also kind of want to race up the talent tree. Perpetually. If we can. There we go. That's kind of an issue. Yeah, I gave my... I picked the... There we go. Yeah, that knockback is actually carrying. Kind of. Okay. Gives me some attack speed. What's the net? We don't have anything that's gonna give me a new dude, is it? Are we? Yeah, I don't hate iron bolts. I don't hate the net either. Yeah, I'd like to find a new critter, but those talents are just not showing up for any reason whatsoever. Well, it's okay. Make it work. But yeah, I'd love to play some incremental games, like your kind of standard Node Buster style incremental games, with this level of, like, talent tree cheese. Ow. Go there. It took a couple of hits. Not too bad. There we go. Okay, definitely need a new pet. We did Doug. I like Doug. Let's grab Chippy and see what Chippy does. Let's go for that one. Gets me some attack speed. It's more Vortex bolts, but its placement is bad. Because I have to effectively sidestep the tree. And I don't know if I care that much. Okay, so the ability I think is kind of a rolling boulder. that goes down doesn't pierce. But it's a good way of getting an additional attack on a lane that I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed with. Admittedly, I do just keep whiffing it. It's not that hard of a whiff. Okay. Oh. I guess we have to sidestep. Because, yeah, unbeknownst to me, I was walking down a dead end. Yeah, not the campfire is particularly amazing. I guess it's kind of good, but it's like a full heal once per night, but only if I stop attacking, which is, not gonna happen. Or it could, but I would have to turn off my auto attack. And that sounds like a pain. Okay. There we go. Now it's kind of working. Yep. One bat got through. Only one, though. Okay. Let's go back to this. Hungry or bored? Boost Chippy. So they're bored. We hand them this. So, crit strike chance, crit strikes, knock back enemies twice as far. Additional damage. Rock toss does additional damage. Probably better to go for Rock Steady, but I don't know how fast it attacks. Is the tricky part. There we go. Weirdly, not feeling like overwhelmingly yeah, not feeling overwhelmingly strong this time around. I felt like last time we were given kind of some really nice natural synergies to rely on. This time I'm feeling a little bit more like, what am I doing? On the flip side, maybe that's okay. We'll get there. I think healing perks for me are one of the lowest common denominators, mostly because, well, ideally I don't use them at all. Okay, Fangor is hungry. Acid Spit cooldown reduced. Additional damage. Fangor's attacks fire an additional shot. I'm sorry, we have to get that. Mystery. Oh, it's just iron bolts. Not hate. Okay, purple up here. Ring. Oh, it's the one ring. One of every common talent. Increased by 1 every 50 levels. Well, by the time I get to that, that's going to be 2. Sure. And at level 50, I can get my 3rd critter as well. Wish we were given more opportunities to feed them. So the one downside on Fangor's multi-attack is it doesn't actually target 2 different people. I don't think. Good against, like, dense lanes, tougher enemies, though. Let's see. Yeah, because I could have gone for the cooldown reduction on it as well. That would have given me some other perks. I think it's fine. Okay. So I'm level 50, so we can get to this one. Discover new pet. Let's grab Glazomite. High damage gumballs. Ability blocks the lane with a cupcake that applies frostbite. Alright. Grab another one of these. Chippy Sungi. I shouldn't have done that, but at least it costs nothing. And we grab the one ring, gets me an amount of stats. Okay, Cupcake's kind of good. It's mostly just good for blocking things. Well, I don't know. It's good for keeping stuff like the bat off of me, giving me just a little bit more time. So I don't have to split my attention quite as hard. There we go, then I can kind of protect the rest. But yeah, I'm thinking of Space Rock Breaker, incremental game that I really enjoyed that came out last year. And my one problem with it was that the talent tree was utterly sauceless, just nothing to it. Didn't hate it, just didn't find it terribly compelling. I'm just gonna play with Glazomite twice. Okay. Crit chance, tasty Cupcake takes 2 extra hit, or deals 1 extra damage. Just sugarcoat, make him tanky. Okay, so unfortunately we found ourselves in another dead end. I think we want to go to the right. Ooh, what is this one? Team building exercise that upgrades all of your pets. I've never seen anything of that rarity before. Okay. Well, it sounds fun. Yeah, now that we've made the cupcakes just a little tankier, we're gonna find enough position to kind of chill. I should probably actually remember to just keep using my abilities. Because there's really no reason not to just overload on cupcakes. Especially because they stick around. Oh, we can probably go up to ×4 speed now. Let's see. Do we think we have enough? I don't know. Bangor is hungry. That sucks. Okay, attack speed increased by 1% every second. It's kind of good. Acid Spit's cooldown reduced. Let's go for Writhing. Give me enough. It's the one over here. Oh, it's Lure Toss, which we don't care deeply about. There we go. I'm just going to keep auto-using abilities because we want to stack up just like an endless muffin wall to keep me alive. And prevent most things from getting close to me. Alright, there we go. That's what I was going to say about any of these. But yeah, I liked Space Rock Breaker, but its whole talent tree system just... There's nothing interesting about it. It was like extra damage, extra fuel. And you know, every once in a while you'd run into something neat looking. Okay, what is this? Momentum. Your pet abilities gain momentum. Using this ability reduces its cooldown by 3% until the end of the night. That's absurd. Pet attacks fire an additional shot for every pet you have, currently 3. Pet's current and future ability power is doubled for the rest of the run, or extra damage equal to... I don't know. I kind of feel like Relay Race. God, that's a good talent. And that, I'm going to say, kind of informs the rest of the run. Kind of. So yeah, it's only a 3% cooldown reduction every time I use them, but considering how short these cooldowns are, that adds up. Especially if we can get some other ability that's very good, or if we can get anything that scales an ability permanently. And just like that, we've got a build now. The build is admittedly just cooldown reduction as much as I can stack. But that's still a build. Okay, Glazomite is bored. Thank you. Okay, tasty cupcakes take 3 additional hits and do 1 extra damage every time they're hit. Let's see, whenever enemies with frostbite or hamstring take damage, they take 2 additional damage or crit strike chance increased and apply fear. Nope, let's go layer cake. What's this one? Well, I mean, I wouldn't exactly call it end-all be-all good, so much as still nice. Just every other attack have an additional attack. So what do we have? Start the next night with a truly talented combo. Our pets become larger and get 3 attack damage. Ooh. I don't know. I think start the next night. I might still go for that one. The pets being larger and doing more damage would be good. I just don't know if we need it. Whereas if I had started every night with Truly Talented, that would be a ton of experience. But if that only triggers once, then it's kind of a letdown. Nice and casual. Earlier I was feeling kind of underpowered, and then I got the cupcakes, and everything was everything after that's kind of history. Okay, let's grab that. Grab that. I'll go for the attack speed bonus just because. Fangor is bored. Nope, we want to discover new pet and Sir Nibbles again. Think there was anything else that I like had to have, right? No. Yeah. No, I think I'm just gonna keep going up. Yeah, we'll have to see if it's every night or if it's just one night. And even then, a one-time hell of a lot of experience is still quite good. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to say on these? Nope. I mean, more or less, we are just absurdly powerful and can kind of just tank our way through everything. I think I was like, yeah, 17 levels. That's pretty good. Grab another one of those. Fangor is bored, Glazomite is hungry. I think we want to go up this direction. Three random common talents for each pet you have. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty good. Another companionship. And Glazomite is bored and hungry. Sir Nibbles is hungry. Well, we can get Glazomite up. So what do we want to do? Crit chance increased by 30%. It's kind of good. I don't know. I think we go for this one. Tasty cupcakes take 3 additional hits and apply mark to enemies. Next instance of damage against this target does 7 extra damage. That just seems really good. And also, this means that my cupcakes are stacked. I love the fact that my creatures are evolving. no joke, I would love it if the talented devs actually took this game and then just turned it into a tower defense, like wave survival monster collection game. And yeah, we did the talented bonus was just a one-time thing. Still very good. But yeah, how many cupcakes do we have stacked here? I don't know. They're probably rotting, but hey, as long as nothing can get past them, it doesn't matter. Okay, 12 talent points is still good. Okay, we already got the purple. No, we don't really want to get that. Phooey. You know what? I'm going to grab it anyway. Can't do anything about it. I haven't gotten anything free. Okay, so what do we have? Cage Toss and Invoked Weapon again. Hopefully there's more talents to add to this guy's mix. I really wanted those free level ups every night. Because those were extremely good. Oh well. Can't get them every time. So have we not unlocked the like little specialization trees? Or, oh no, the specialization trees are the pets. That's why they haven't showed up on this one. Or they got changed in some meaningful fashion, I don't know. Okay. And like 13 talent points still isn't bad. Okay. Well, Sir Nibbles is hungry. We can at least get them to the next tier. Duration of the blessing lasts longer. Hero's blessing increases Beastmaster attack speed. We don't really need the duration, do we? Let's go for Fervor for some more attack speed. Grab Cage Toss? Sure. And then more rapid fire. Oh. It's not going to get me where I need to go, but that's fine. So I'm either firing 3 or 4 arrows. I think. Why am I just the most busted individual? I remember first couple times I played this game, I was just getting my butt handed to me because I was just like, yeah, this is kind of hard. Enemies are just relentless. I'm not strong enough. Now I'm just like, wee! Big arrow. Nothing survives. Ugh. Is it nap time yet? I don't know. This is my last recording of the day. Been consistently messing up my sleep schedule. I can just like revenge bedtime procrastination amped up to like 11. So what happens is like something goes wrong. I get stressed out about it. I stay up late. I'm tired the next day, so I don't get enough done. Which means I spend the whole day working, which means I don't actually get any time to myself. Which means I stay up too late trying to get some time to myself. Which means I wake up late and I'm tired and rinse repeat. It's like such a vicious cycle. On the plus side, at least my work's fun. Most of the time. I think it's been really good this winter. Like there are definitely some periods of time where I'm just like utterly crushed. Man, the cupcakes don't even register. They're unnecessary. There's nothing getting past all of this anyway. Let's see, what was I going to say about any of these things? I don't know, every once in a while there's like a period of time where there's just nothing coming out and I'm just like lost. And then every once in a while it's like not a problem in the slightest. Ooh. Now I want to go this way. This one's got the upgrades I'm looking for. Highest possible max health points. Oh, have I never gotten that before? I suppose not. Damn it. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. But yeah, for whatever reason, this winter I've just been inundated in extremely good games that I'm like actually excited for or interested in some like even just mild capacity. I think the other thing that's helped is that I've actually started a VODs channel for like series again as just kind of like an additional outlet. Because one thing that would always drag for me was just the idea of like, hey, here's a cool game that I like. Oh, I'm only going to do one episode on it because YouTube actively doesn't want me to be doing series kind of sort of. And so I like kind of had this push and pull of like, well, I like doing series. I like finishing games. And then, you know, the algorithm being like, you can't do that. Let's see, baseline attack speed. Oh, it's a complete dead end. That sucks. Holy shit, actually. How far back do I have to go? So I think that's a dead end too. Yep. Wow. This just hates me. On the plus side, we're okay. What was that one? Rare talents appear more often. A little too late. Let's see. None of these really matter. And this is, I believe, the final night anyway. Time for the music to go way too hard, considering how weak these enemies are in comparison to me and my majesty. But yeah, so being able to actually like sit down and do a series on a game that I like feels good. I'm also getting to the point where I've got a list of, I think it's like 200-300 games, give or take, that is like, oh, I don't have anything better to do right now. You know, not a whole lot of games are coming out, or I'm ahead on like my recordings and I can kind of kick back and relax. Let's just play one of these like couple hundred games that I have sitting around as a, you know, backlog builder. And so Talented 100% is one of those. I haven't actually recorded any bonus episodes yet, but if I wanted to, I could, you know, just record like 5 or 6 episodes that just stick around until I need them. Like say if I'm going on vacation or something. Shoddy, unlock the bandit. Ooh. Okay, Ashtail's attacks have a chance of applying burning. She also applies poison during that. Okay. Let's go for Fangor's, just because we always start with Fangor. Skullduggery creates an additional gravestone in the same direction. They all explode when hit. I think I'm going to go for Supernova, just because. Doggy bag. 2 toys and 2 treats to give to your pets. Oh, that's very good. And level up whenever you enter a pet sanctuary. Ooh. Yeah, those are extremely good. Let's see. Rock Toss fires an additional rock in a random lane. Let's go for Blightfire. Not that we see much for a poison build here. And we've unlocked Mastery level 9 and 10. New challenges unlocked and the Bandit class. That's the good stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to start another run. Well, that would be fun. It is getting late, so I should probably stop us here and say, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I mean, I guess I should also mention that the Beastmaster's Call, I believe it's a DLC. A Tooth and Claw update. Yeah. Okay, so the Beastmaster's Call DLC is out on Steam. It is $3, and Talented itself is like 5. Oh no, Talented is $4, and the DLC is 3, which is an incredibly good deal for an incredibly good game. You do not need the Beastmaster DLC, however, I would highly recommend picking up the base game, playing it yourselves, and having fun with it, and then potentially messing around with the expansion at a later date once you've had your fill of the base game. Even at full price, this game's super worth it. It is... I don't think this is going to take off in the same way that Vampire Survivors did, but it feels like in an alternate universe it could have. And I know that's kind of almost a shame to say. Like I'm sure it. I wouldn't say it's a backhanded compliment, but it's one of those where it's just kind of like it's bitter. It's a bittersweet compliment. One of those where, it's like, oh, this could be so good. You could go. This could go viral, and then it doesn't. And it's like, well, it coulda. But it is one of those where, like, the core mechanics and ideas behind it are so good, so refined, that if the developer took the essence of this game and applied it to a couple other genres, I could see one of them taking off in such a good way. And honestly, this one hopefully is reasonably popular. I haven't looked at it recently, but it's for like a small little indie game, it's a really freaking good one, and one that I look forward to coming back to for years to come. And not a lot of games like that. A couple hundred of them at the very least. Anyway, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.